Welcome, dear Cancer. August 22nd, 2026 carries a deeply emotional and transformative energy into your life. Something inside you has been changing quietly, even if the people around you have not noticed it yet. You may have spent a long time protecting your heart, carrying responsibilities, thinking about the past, and wondering whether certain situations would ever become easier. But today brings a different feeling. The energy around you suggests that an old emotional chapter is gradually losing its power while a new chapter begins to take shape. Cancer, you are entering a moment where your intuition becomes especially important. You may suddenly understand why a certain relationship developed the way it did, why a particular opportunity was delayed, or why something you wanted so badly did not happen when you expected it to. Sometimes life protects us through delays that we do not understand at the time. August 22nd may help you see that some of those delays were actually preparing you for something more suitable. You have been stronger than you give yourself credit for. There were moments when you had to continue even while feeling emotionally exhausted. You may have smiled when you were worried, supported others when you needed support yourself, and kept moving even when you were unsure where the road was leading. Now the energy begins to shift from simply surviving toward rebuilding. A situation connected with your personal life could begin moving forward. You may receive a message, hear unexpected news, or have a conversation that gives you a clearer understanding of what comes next. Do not rush to interpret everything immediately. Let the information settle. Your intuition will tell you more when you give yourself enough quiet to listen. In your career, Cancer, August 22nd brings the possibility of recognition. You may have been working behind the scenes, doing more than people realize, and wondering when someone would finally notice your contribution. That recognition may come through a compliment, a new responsibility, a useful connection, or an opportunity to demonstrate your abilities. Your emotional intelligence is one of your greatest professional strengths. You know how to read a situation, understand people's moods, and recognize details that others often miss. Use this ability wisely, but do not allow yourself to become responsible for everyone's emotions at work. If you have been considering a career change, a new project, or a personal business idea, this is a good period to explore your options carefully. You do not need to make every decision today. Start gathering information and understanding what would truly give you long-term stability. Financially, the message is about rebuilding confidence. You may have experienced uncertainty around money or felt that progress was slower than you wanted. August 22nd encourages you to focus on what you can control. Organize your expenses, think carefully before making large purchases, and look for practical ways to strengthen your financial position. A financial opportunity may develop through something you already know how to do. Your experience, creativity, communication, or ability to care for others could become more valuable than you previously realized. Do not dismiss a small opportunity simply because it does not look impressive at first. Some forms of growth begin quietly. At the same time, avoid allowing fear to make every financial decision for you. Caution is useful, but constant fear can prevent you from recognizing genuine opportunities. Look at the facts, make thoughtful choices, and give yourself permission to believe that your financial situation can improve. In love, Cancer, August 22nd carries one of the strongest messages of the day. Your heart is ready for something more honest. You may no longer be willing to accept uncertainty, inconsistent behavior, or relationships where you are constantly questioning your value. If you are in a relationship, a deeper conversation may take place. You and your partner may discuss something that has been sitting quietly between you. This could involve the future, trust, emotional needs, family, or plans you have not yet spoken about openly. Do not let fear prevent you from being honest. Vulnerability does not automatically create weakness. When two people genuinely care about each other, honest communication can become the foundation for greater trust. You may also notice that your relationship is entering a more mature stage. What once felt uncertain may become more stable. You could begin making plans together or discovering that you are more emotionally compatible than you previously understood. If you are single, your energy is changing. You may still think about someone from your past, but your perspective is becoming clearer. You are beginning to understand that missing someone does not necessarily mean you should return to them. Someone from the past could appear again through a message, social media, a mutual connection, or an unexpected encounter. If that happens, do not make your decision based only on memories. Ask yourself whether the circumstances are actually different now. At the same time, there is potential for a new connection. This person may not arrive with dramatic intensity. Instead, the relationship could develop through calm conversations, mutual respect, and a feeling of emotional safety. Cancer, that kind of connection may be much closer to what your heart truly needs. Your family life is also moving through a period of emotional adjustment. A family member may need your support, but remember that supporting someone does not mean carrying their entire burden. You have a natural tendency to protect the people you love, sometimes even when you are already emotionally tired. August 22nd encourages healthier boundaries. You can love your family deeply while still protecting your own peace. You do not have to solve every disagreement. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is listen without immediately trying to fix everything. An old family misunderstanding could begin to soften. Someone may finally explain their side of the story, or you may realize that a situation you once took personally had another explanation. Give people room to speak, but do not ignore your own feelings. Your health and energy require gentle attention. Cancer, your emotional world can have a strong effect on how energetic or exhausted you feel. If you have been carrying too many worries, your body may be asking you to slow down. Make room for rest, regular sleep, movement that feels comfortable, and moments when you are not responsible for anyone else. If you have persistent or concerning physical symptoms, speak with a healthcare professional rather than trying to explain them through astrology. Your well-being deserves proper care. At work, avoid taking on more than you can realistically manage. You may be tempted to help everyone, but eventually even your strongest energy has limits. Learn to prioritize. Complete what truly matters and allow less important tasks to wait. Someone may also come to you for advice because they trust your judgment. Think carefully before giving guidance, especially if the situation is complicated. Sometimes people do not need you to solve their problem. They simply need someone who can listen without judgment. If you are studying, August 22nd is a good day to organize your goals. Do not allow emotional distractions to interfere with your plans. Create a realistic schedule and take one step at a time. Your progress does not have to be perfect to be meaningful. Your lucky numbers for August 22nd are 2 and 22. If these numbers appear naturally during your day, treat them as symbolic reminders to trust your intuition while remaining grounded. Your supportive color is silver blue, reflecting emotional clarity, calmness, and inner strength. Your social energy may become more selective. You could find yourself spending less time with people who constantly bring negativity into your life and more time with those who make you feel understood. This is not isolation. It is emotional maturity. You are learning that peace is also a form of success. Your compatibility energy today is especially favorable with Scorpio, Pisces, and Taurus. Scorpio can understand the emotional depth you rarely show to everyone. Pisces can create a gentle connection where feelings can be expressed naturally. Taurus can offer stability and reliability when your emotions become overwhelming. Still, remember that compatibility is only a symbolic guide. Healthy relationships are built through communication, respect, trust, and consistent actions. The deeper message of August 22nd is about emotional release. There is something you may still be carrying because you believe letting go would mean that what happened did not matter. But letting go does not erase the past. It simply means you refuse to allow the past to control your future. You do not need an apology from everyone who hurt you before you can move forward. You do not need every unanswered question to have a perfect explanation. Sometimes closure comes from accepting that you deserve peace even without understanding every detail. Something that once caused you pain may soon become a lesson you are grateful to have learned. Cancer, you are not becoming colder. You are becoming wiser about where you place your heart. In the coming days, you may notice a small but meaningful change. Someone may approach you differently. A financial matter may become easier to manage. A career opportunity may begin forming. A family tension may soften. Or you may simply wake up with a feeling that you are no longer waiting for the past to change. That inner shift is important. You are beginning to choose the future. If this reading resonates with you, take a moment to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you can continue receiving your daily horoscope messages. Remember, astrology can offer guidance and reflection, but your choices remain your own. Dear Cancer, August 22nd is asking you to trust your intuition without allowing fear to control it. Protect your heart without closing it. Help others without forgetting yourself. Believe in your future without demanding that everything happen immediately. The next chapter may not look exactly like the one you imagined, but it can still be beautiful. The pain you experienced did not define you. The delays did not defeat you. The changes did not destroy your path. They helped you understand what truly matters. Now you are entering a period where emotional clarity, stronger relationships, greater stability, and new opportunities can begin developing together. Keep your heart open, but keep your boundaries strong. Stay patient. Pay attention to the signs around you. And most importantly, remember that you are allowed to choose a life that feels peaceful, honest, and genuinely yours. August 22nd may not reveal the entire future, Cancer, but it can reveal the next step. And sometimes the next step is all you need.